Hello ladies and gents, Tyrone, seriously scrapping, and just here to go over a little savers haul. Okay, so these were all purchased with a 20% off coupon. So $5 Australian, take away 20%, it's probably maybe $4. So I like collecting, you know, those babushka dolls, those Russian dolls, you know. There's one inside of another, inside of another. And I saw the fabric and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm going to have to make me a babushka journal one day, but I'm going to have to find digis to do it, because there's not too many pictures of them around, like in magazines and things like that. But my damn camera won't work, so I'm going to have to, printer. Gonna have to find someone with a digi shop that will print and post to me. Definitely in Australian for postage reasons. So look at this fabric. Oh my gosh, I would just pay $4 alone for this. Another good thing when I go to Savers is fabrics. Like, some fabrics are worth so much money. Can tell by looking at this. Like, when you see fabrics like this that have got that written on the side, anything written, it means it's a decent fabric. And I usually look up the name on eBay and see how much people are selling it for. So Elizabeth Studio, this pattern is for individual use only. So I would type in, what does it say, Maureen C. McNaughton for Elizabeth Studio. I would type in Elizabeth Studio fabric and see how much it's going for. But this is absolutely beautiful. You could even like fussy cut these fabric images and use them in collaging. That'll be a good idea. So there's a fair bit. There's about a yard going across and maybe 1.5 rulers lengths the other way. But it's a gorgeous fabric, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And that black in the background really sets it off. Then there is this beautiful, very retro looking vintage fabric. Oh my gosh, and it's the beautiful colors I love as well. How I love my reds and greens and oranges. I love that little bit of pink patchwork in there as well. Matruka. It's Russian writing. Some of the Russian writing is similar to Greek, and I know how to read and write Greek. Like, for instance, the R in Greek, see how that's a P? Well, in Greek, it makes, the P makes a R sound. But I don't know if it's like that in Russian. So that would be pronounced ma, and the R is like a R sound. I can't really roll it too well, so it's maturuka. Yeah. Anyway, but I'm sure, I don't know, maybe the Russians' P's is an R as well. But that is gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this looks like expensive vintage fabric. Oh my god, Skrill Nation. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's open this up. Oh my god, the World of Beatrix. this crafter comes to mind. I forget her name. Debbie Vanola. I know she loves this. She would like die if she saw this. Debbie, if you're watching this, I will donate this to your charity. To you, sorry, your charity. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I will pop this in the mail for you if you like. I'll see if I can send it as a large letter so I don't have to, but there's quite a bit of it. Hopefully I can send it for under $7, but if I can't, I'd have to just give you half of it. But yeah, I know that Debbie would love to use this in her journals. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And then this block has that. Oh, look, leaf for turning. Oh, so you can make it like a little book. Hold on, let me zoom out so I can show you what I'm talking. So this is a fabric, yeah? So it starts from there, and then it goes to there. And then here it says leaf for turning. So it's telling you to cut it out, and then that's one page, and then that's one page. And then here we go here again. There's another page, yeah, Debbie, if you're interested in using this to make a little fabric book out of it, and on the other side you would put little pockets, and then it opens up like that. Oh wow, absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is 1 meter, 1 yard across by half a yard, or a bit over half a yard the other way, if that makes sense. So let me go right out. So this is as far as I can go, so Debbie can see and you can all see. So it starts from about there and it goes to about there. And these are the images. And then right at the bottom here, it's got Quilting Treasures 2007. That's when my son was born, so this is 14 years old. The book cover is slightly larger than book pages. Look, and it tells you, look at this, it tells you from instructions. Cut out all pre-printed pieces along outer lines. Cut a piece medium weight, fell on a flat padding, same size. This is if you're going to do quilting. That's awesome. Wow. But we're not going to do quilting, are we? We're going to be doing whatever we do. That is awesome. I don't want to fold it on the bloody lines on it, but it's already been folded like that, so might as well just keep the fold where it is, and it can be ironed, but not by me because I don't iron. Then we got this lovely fabric. It's a gorgeous thick fabric. I would probably fussy cut each one, but I'll just use it as a pocket or whatnot. And this is the last one. I'm pretty sure this is the same type of good fabric as the last one. Good solid cotton fabric. I'm sure this is babushka related kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so very happy to get that. But that is definitely the cream of the crop for me, and also that lovely Beatrix Potter thing as well. I'll have to retape that. And got some more fabric. This is Tilda fabric, guys. It's the faux, it's not the legit one, but it's got images that is, because it says it's made in Korea, that's why I think it's faux, but it's got images that are very Tilda-ish. Like, how cool is that? Look at that. If that's not Tilda doll, I don't know. That is pretty close to looking like Tilda. And there's little Tilda tigers and sunflowers. My little kitty having a little play. Hello, Mitty. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, look at that face. Hello, people. Hello. Hello. Wonder boy. You are so cute. You are so gorgeous. Yes. I put her in the cat carrier the other day and she went and visited her grandma. Didn't you? And my mum just picked her up. She gave her more love than she did my babies when she saw them for the first time. She was holding them and like she wasn't that clucky over her grandchildren. That's some pretty fabric, some owl fabric. You're very naughty girl, aren't you, Mitty? Mitty? No. It's not always for playing. Life isn't just about playing. No. You're so cute. You're so cute. What else have we got? Oh, this is lovely. This type of fabric. It's a baby naughty. It's a baby naughty girl. But I still love him. I still love him. I do. I do. We've got some owls. Yes. We've got some pretty owls. And check these out. Ta-da! Not bad. It doesn't say Tilda. All it says is rolled 8/4 yard, 45 centimeters by 52, 100% cotton, made in Korea. Okay, so there's that, and I thought, okay, I like my oranges and yellows, that's cool. So I got 3 of them. And then I got 3 of, there's no point in unrolling it because it's this fabric that I showed you. So yeah, if anyone can tell me, is this legit Tilda fabric or is it faux? It's pretty close anyway. But I thought I would take a risk and get it. Alright, what else do we got? This is probably a few days worth of put together, so it's not one shop, it's maybe a few shops. So this, I can't find the tag. I think I would have paid $2.99 and I was wrapped, guys. Look what I got. Anyone that is a crafter would know what this is and would be thinking I am very lucky. It's blue and it's probably 3mm. These are going for about $3 a yard, and I'm going to count right now how many yards are on this. This was a full roll. I took the packaging off. Hold on. So, yeah. So it is 1, 2. The cat, of course. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's about 10. Yep, 10 yards of this gorgeous. Can't be bothered wrapping it back up. Hey! I think I will just wrap it up lazily. Back like that. Yeah. Gorgeous. So I was very lucky with that. Oh yeah, it was $2.99, yes. And then I got some of this that came with it, which is a bonus. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyone that has an Etsy store, you can resell that now. You've paid $3 for it, and it's $3 a yard, so you're making probably triple your money back, at least. And then we got some of this as well. Oh my gosh, Semco's a good brand. Shimmer Trim Sea Blue. These are good if you're doing the mermaidy ocean type of journals. Gorgeous. And it's very soft too. Beautiful. Pretty sure this is the florist type of wire. You know what you wrap the stems of the flowers. And also these gauges of wire, copper wire, which is wonderful, multi-purpose for those. You can use them for anything. So one's a 26 gauge and one's 20. So the lower the number, the thicker it is. Yeah, so 20 gauge is a lot thicker than a 26 gauge. And there's 30 yards of the 26 gauge and 8 yards of the 20 gauge. And that's copper, so that's awesome because copper can be used in what do you call it, making the these things, because you need copper to wrap the thing in, the crystal, and the copper reacts, and also doing those things as well. I can't think of the name, I've just gone blank, but yeah. But the thing why I've been put off making any more of these is you have to have like good ventilation and respiratory things and all that, because that can make you sick working with epoxy resin. So you need to work in a well ventilated area. You need to have the gloves and a respiratory mask. So yeah, that's kind of put me off, you know. Like, you might not be able to smell it, but it doesn't mean it's not harmful. Then I found this, like all my children are Scorpios, this was only $4. And I thought that is very well made and cute little frame. It's beaded with little beads, Scorpio. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Found some beautiful books. It's a gorgeous antique book from the 70s, 79. Hold on, guys. Okay. It's a beautiful book, and I found all of these. These are from the 80s, really old ads, and I thought these would be good for the journals. There's a recipe, party pizzas. There's another recipe in here. I actually found that in a recipe book and put them in this book. So, what's that? Date sesame yogurt log. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of these as well. They're in mint condition, and I remember these would have came out in the 80s, roughly. Chicken Maryland. Yeah. But check out this book. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I don't know if I can bring myself, because I collect things like this that are in the book as well, and old books. So yeah, 1974. Wow. Beautiful illustrations. Oh my gosh. And I thought these images would be beautiful to use in journals as well. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. How gorgeous is that? Yeah. Jesus Christ. If I ever won Lotto, I would start collecting pieces like this. Like this one. That is absolutely stunning. Let's see what it says about this. Left, it's the 17th century Coromandel lacquer cabinet in mounted on a carved silvered gesso stand. I think it's talking about that one. Oh, right. So what I just read out was this. Yeah, that's gorgeous too. So, right, a strong contrast is provided by this Flemish cabinet. Which is that, maybe they're talking about. Apart from the gilt bronze mountings in the architecture centerpiece. Anyway. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I think I probably lived in an era where, in my dreams probably, where I had a life where I was rich and I had all these things. They do say you pick your lives. Oh my gosh, what a bedroom. Could you imagine having this as a bedroom? That looks like a bedroom that King Louis would have had. One of the kings, English, French kings. Oh my gosh. See, this page would be perfect as a journal. You can fold it in half. And so one page has got that and one page has that. You know, if you're doing Victorian, Edwardian eras, Georgian eras. I love collecting things like that. Anything that's made in England, porcelain, things like that, I like collecting. Just beautiful. I don't think I'll even be able to take this apart. I would probably cut that off here and fold it there, and that can be a page. And on the other side, it's got on both sides, you know. But honestly, I don't think I can bring myself to cut it. This would be awesome as a page, you know. If I find another book, I would, you know, definitely. Oh, this is exquisite, 1974. Like, even if I was to copy, scan and copy, the images wouldn't look old, because you can tell by this printing it's from the early 70s, and yeah, I'd want it to look vintage. But yeah, back then in the early 70s, this book was about 15 Australian dollars, £7.95, and I got it for $3 at the pawn shop. Savers. The Pleasure of Antiques, J.C. Wardell, Yerberg. Gorgeous book. I also picked myself up this vegetarian book. It was only $3, and I need myself. Look, I eat meat, but I'm limited to what I eat. But I'd like to find some good vegetarian recipes to cook, and I like how each recipe has its picture. I don't really like cooking from books where they don't have their pictures, you know, because you want to see what you're cooking. And that looks really yummy, so definitely give that a go. And that was only $3. I think that was a good deal. Oh, this was a good buy. This is $3. This is Children's Guide to Knowledge. Belonged to a Karen Spaulding, and this is from 1974. It's got that lovely old smell. Don't worry, you're not going to see every single page. So there's some black and white pages, and then some color pages. Beautiful birds, butterflies. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Trees. Oh my gosh. Autumn. I would probably cut that up. Isn't that beautiful? Tags. I'd probably make little tags out of those. Lovely. A few other books. It's nice. A gorgeous old book. And this is The Pen is Mightier Than the Sword. This was $4. Love that orange. And that's like perfect to use as a journal, but of course you'd have to create your own spine and a pen and paper. What else is a journal, junk journal, than pen and paper? I think this is from the 40s. $1946. Yeah. Wow. Oh, it's a bit of colour. He makes fun of political things in here, like there's pictures of Stalin and Hitler and the English. Who was the English president at the time during the war? Ah, this one. So Churchill, yes, that's Churchill. Or is that Churchill? Oh no, that's Stalin. Churchill. And who's he? Maybe the American president. The big three. Yeah, that's awesome, eh? Wow. I don't think, not everything I buy is to tear up. You know me, I can only probably ever tear up maybe 10% of my collection. Yeah, and this is one book I couldn't tear up at. That is a beautiful book. Alright, what else? Okay, this, I got this just for the cover. I found another one ages ago, and now I've got the second one. So now that I've got two, the rule is I can tear up at it, which means I can use the cover. Isn't this gorgeous for an art journal? So I might just sell this possibly in my Etsy. A few coloured images as well, so the person could use the coloured images, or it's got a lovely vintage smell to it. And you definitely want to keep that if you were to make your own spine out of it. Gorgeous. And even use the dust jacket in your journals as well. Oh my gosh, these are, I was in love when I found this. So this was $3. This is embroidered from the back. I think someone, I don't know, it looks too clean to be done by hand. Maybe it was. But I really loved. Isn't it gorgeous? I love these autumny colours, my favourite colours together. Oranges, greens and yellows. And I could just see that on a journal. And I know Pam from Glam Junk Journals, she would love to work with stuff like this as well. She works with beautiful fabrics. Isn't that gorgeous? Also came across this for $3. A roll of lace. Lots of lace. 274 meters. So I can sell that really cheap. Probably sell 3 yards for $1. Love this Gustav Klimt. I got a big mural up on my wall over there. Got that from Savers too. And Gustav Klimt, The Kiss. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? So $4. It's a beautiful painting called The Kiss. Oh, this frame. Beautiful frame. I looked up the name on the frame. I found an engraving. And it said Hudson. And it's set, I can't pronounce it. Here it is. So it's from 1984, Hudson. And it's Sevalonga Pewter. Selgana Pewter. Yeah. So I got a good deal. Definitely. For $3. I also like to collect nice picture frames as well. And another thing is this gorgeous piece over here. It's not original because if it was, it would be worth thousands. I'll just move that. We're in winter, so nothing dries outside, and dryers just suck up too much electricity. So when I first saw this is huge, mind you. Let me zoom out. Okay, just so you can gather the size, you know roughly how that is. So that's how big it is. And I came across this and I liked it. I thought that is really pretty. It's beautifully framed. So I looked up, what does this say? 77, looks like 77 Al Rees. So I looked up Al Rees on Google, Al Rees artist. And then what popped up was images of this and the guy's name saying Lloyd Rees. So he was born in 1898 and died in 1898 and died in 1988. I think it was Australian. Yeah. I think he studied all over the world in Asian countries a lot. England, and then came here eventually. Yeah. And he does a mixture of mixed media, like he does 3 different types. Does a bit of watercolor, which you can see here, and pastel and gouache. Yep. So yeah, it's a beautiful big solid frame. So I paid $40 for it, but I took a chance on it. But it's well framed. So take $8 off that after the 20% off, roughly. Yeah, so I would have paid $31. I can't tell. I don't think it's real. Geez, if it is, I'm sitting on a gold mine. But look, because he's such a well-known artist, even if it is, the fact that he says 77, I don't know if it means he's produced 77 or if it was the year. I'm guessing it's the year. I'm trying to look to see, if there's any pixels or... yeah, it's definitely a print. I don't know. I suspect it is a lithograph. I know lithographs are worth more than prints, obviously, especially if they're first off the thing. Let's see if there's any numbers here. Yeah. Okay. So that is what I got. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.